Yes, okay. Can I start now?
Yeah, please start, Tarun.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I welcome you all to the 609 meeting of the Madras Toastmasters Club. Madras Toastmasters International is a non-profit organization founded in the year 1924 by Ralph C. Smedley. Then Toastmasters International goes by 4 core values: that is integrity, dedication to excellence, service to the member, and there are four main rules that we should maintain in this meeting. That is, as it is an online meeting and an offline meeting, it is a hybrid meeting. So in the offline, in the Andhra Chamber of Commerce, I request you all to keep your phones on silent. And in the online meeting, I request you all to stay on mute when a speaker is speaking, so that it doesn't disturb him him or her while he's giving a speech. Then I request you all in the online meeting to rename yourselves in the format of Toastmaster. If you're a Toastmaster, TM space your name. If you're a role player hyphen TM your name. If you're a guest space your name. So I hope you enjoy this meeting and have a great time. I pass over the meeting to our beloved president here, Toastmaster Kavita. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tarun. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Today's meeting is a very special meeting because after a break, we are back to the hybrid mode, and it is so exciting to see people there in the Andhra Chamber of Commerce and having people online at the same time. In spite of all the technical issues, we were able to start. Okay, so I would like to declare open the 608th meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. Let's quickly move on to the introduction of the Toastmaster of today. So we have a special person, a person who is very passionate about Toastmasters. We have Toastmaster of the day, Karthik Shivakumar. He is a project and contract management professional working for an Italian oil and gas MNC in Chennai. He is a civil engineer with dual masters in advanced construction management and finance management. He lives with a philosophy that being life is the biggest gift of life itself. Very interesting. And he loves to go for adventures. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Okay, adventurous trips, traveling and learning new technologies, currently learning strategies in stock market trading and business development. Very glad to hand over the control to our TMOD, Karthik Shivakumar.
Thank you, President. Simply happy morning to everyone. So it's a very beautiful Sunday, and having you all adds more beauty and joy to this meeting. My name is Karthik Shivakumar, and I will be your Toastmaster for the day. We have a fantastic meeting in store for you. It's my job to keep things running smoothly and on time and make sure you get what you came for. As you know, Toastmasters is the place where we come to develop our speaking and leadership skills. And with the new Pathways program, there are many other skills you can develop through a variety of paths. Throughout the session, you will be seeing our club members coming up to speak in various roles. We have 2 roles who are going to give us feedback on speaking to help us develop further our skills. To talk about the word of the day and theme of the day. The word of the day is epitome. It means a perfect example of something. For an instance, Gandhiji's lifestyle was the epitome of non-violence and simplicity. Everyone will define epitome of certain things in their own way, and each one of us will be having something which will be ideal for others and even for us. What is that epitome is all about? We will be discussing that today in our session. And the theme of the day is pinnacle of success. Success definition varies from person to person, and it is very subjective. It differs in a way such that for someone it is fame, for other it is money, and someone it is for authority and power. Whereas for a spiritually enlightened soul, it is full of enlightenment and the spiritual path itself. Throughout this meeting, I expect the speakers as well as other members to use the theme of the day and the word of the day as much as possible. Now it's time for me to introduce the general evaluator of the day. Today we have one of the most eminent Toastmaster, Sriram, as the general evaluator for this meeting. Let me take the privilege to introduce Toastmaster Sriram here to this August gathering. He was the past president of Madras Toastmaster and the product manager at Sedu Solution and provides data security solutions based on Microsoft Azure technology. According to him, epitome is serenity. He feels more comfortable when he connects with his inner mind. And according to him, pinnacle of success can be achieved through perseverance. Wow, that's great. The success needs to be achieved only through perseverance. At this time, I would like to give the general evaluator and his team an opportunity to introduce the team and tell us what they will be doing. Can I have Toastmaster Sriram and his team of role players, please?
Yeah, thanks Toastmaster Karthik for this wonderful start and introduction. Very good morning, Toastmasters and my dear fellow guests. For the benefit of the guests, I am the general evaluator today and will conduct the evaluation aspect of today's meeting. Besides handling the evaluation aspect, my job today is to oversee the overall execution of today's meeting and give my feedback. To help me perform this role, I am assisted by a core and extended team. My core team comprises of TAG, they call in short form TAG, which is timer, counter, and grammarian. And additionally, I'm also collecting some information as and when I call role player. I'll ask for what is the positive influence we had during this pandemic. Like I had more quality time with my family, and I'm learning a new instrument, violin, and that gives me peace of mind. So playing the role of timer today is Toastmaster Suhasini. To give a brief introduction, her hobbies are reading books, playing badminton, listening to music, cooking, teaching, and practicing yoga. She found her excellence that whatever happens, she will handle it. Self-realization is another aspect she's also going through this pandemic. So, Suhasini, can you read out your roles and responsibilities, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sriram. Good morning, all. Today, I'm going to play a timer role. The role of the timer is to note down the time taken by all the speakers. For prepared speeches, the timeline is 5 to 7 minutes. I will show green at 5 minutes, amber at 9 minutes, and red at 7 minutes with 30 seconds grace time. For table topics, the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green at 1, amber at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red at 2 minutes with 30 second grace period. For evaluation, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. I will show the green at 2 minutes, amber at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red at 3 minutes 30 second grace period time. At the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to the general evaluator. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Sriram. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Toastmaster Suhasini. Playing the role of counter today is Toastmaster Jacob. Jacob has been working as a project coordinator for R.R. Donnelly and having 9 years of experience in graphics design field. His hobbies are reading books, listening to music, and he's interested in cooking and watching movies. I asked him what is the positive influence he had during the pandemic. He said he's helping each other in difficult situations. So over to you, Toastmaster Jacob. Please share your roles and responsibilities.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of the counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pass fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen to the overused words, including "and," "well," "so," and "you know." I will also listen for filler sounds, including and "er." I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thanks, Toastmaster Jacob. Playing the role of grammarian today is Toastmaster Anand. Anand works at Cipla. Any of you have any health issues? Yes, please. No, I don't want anybody to have any health issues, but if you have any tips you need, please contact Toastmaster Anand. And he's a coach and guide. And he creates awareness on health awareness sessions, and he provides periodically. His hobbies are reading, cycling, and traveling. And so, without much time, I would like to now give the control back to our TMOD Karthik. Over to you, Karthik.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for your warm introduction. Good morning, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. I'm going to play the role of the grammarian today. So, as a role of the responsibility of the grammarian is to note down the usage of the good language, unique phrases, and error in the language. Also, I note down the word of the day and theme of the day. At the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to the General Evaluator. Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Toastmaster Anand, for sharing your roles and responsibilities. Without much delay, I would like to hand over the control back to Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you, General Evaluator and role players, for explaining your roles. Now let us move on to the prepared speech session. Today, we have two speakers who are awaiting to delight us with their beautiful speeches. Moving on to the first speaker, it is Toastmaster Sebastian Stephen. Toastmaster Sebastian Stephen is pursuing his 4th year of college and is one of the youngest Toastmaster in our club. According to him, winning the battle within oneself and realizing oneself is what makes one reach the pinnacle of success. To read out the purpose of the Toastmaster Sebastian, let us welcome Toastmaster Deepak.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Hope you are able to see me and hear me clearly. Any thumbs up or I can see?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Sebastian, is going to deliver Level 1 Project 2 in the path Dynamic Leadership. So his project objective goes like this. So the purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Timer, please note the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you. General Evaluator Toastmaster Karthik.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. The title of the speaker is Good Morning. Now let us welcome Toastmaster Sebastian to the virtual dais as well as on the real stage in Andhra Chamber. Toastmaster Sebastian, the stage is yours.
So, what is a common practice that most successful people have? When I mean successful, I mean in terms of wealth, health, spirituality. Or let me put it the other way. What is that the 95% of the successful people do that the 95% of the people in earth don't do? Or do you want the presence of serenity, poise in your day-to-day life? Morning. The solution to that problem is simple. It is to wake up before the sun shows its face. It is to wake up at 4 or 5. It is so simple, but hardly we find people doing it. What is the reason? Because it requires a lot of willpower and self-discipline.
Let me put forth some reasons on why you should wake up early. Firstly, each day, every morning, you beat the sun, you have got a sense of victory which you can claim. This victory will follow you throughout your day and it will help you in decision making. Increase your willpower and achieving. To put out a scientific point too, each morning we wake up, serotonin and dopamine gets released, due to which our happiness and mood swings day increases, which will be really helpful. Secondly, cortisol is eventually high in the morning. So what is cortisol? Cortisol is a factor which controls the fear and negative suggestions to our mind. Well, waking up in the morning, cortisol is reduced to a high extent. Thirdly, you want more confidence? Well, waking up early and seeing others dreaming in their sleep gives you a lot of confidence and soars your performance. Then, do you want to follow the traditional way? Our ancestors used to wake up at 3 a.m. They believed that the hours before the sun comes up is heavenly and precious. Overall, at the end, it is healthy, it is doable, and it is worth the effort. What do you do in front end of the day, nights and derives the later hours of the day? Let me put some facts relating to waking up early. So you may have a question about when I said 95% of the people don't wake up early. Well, no. 4 or 5 in the morning, you can see a lot of people outside. Well, most of them are in tea shops, they're listening to songs, news, gossiping. Every morning, energy and limited cognitive ability. But when we use this ability in negative aspects like gossiping, news, they're influenced by it and it affects the entire day, which makes no use of waking up early. So what can we do? Wake up early, sit, run, jog, walk, exercise. But what's important is don't think or focus on anything else. Focus on being positive and just feeling the serenity that a good morning brings. It is hard, but it is worth the effect. It requires a lot of willpower. Any worthy change is hard at first, messy at middle, but absolutely marvelous at last. There are many people who have endorsed waking up early. Some include Tim Cook, the present CEO of Apple. Why do you have to take their example? We have our own ancestors who used to wake up at 3 a.m. Some include Swami Vivekananda. He used to wake up at 3 a.m. every day. So finally, I like to remind you that what you do in the first 2 hours after waking up is as important as waking up early at 4 or 5. You do this 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, weeks. It becomes a regular activity. And you not only bring satisfaction and happiness into your own life, but you also act as a okay. Let me ask you a question. It's a proverb. Early bird. Exactly. Friends, do you want to fall in line which is high probable of bringing you satisfaction and success? Why don't you try for the next 21 days, waking up at 4 or 5? Thank you. Open your morning, elevate your life.
What a fantastic speech by Toastmaster Sebastian. So as per him, after listening to him, I think it's like waking up early is the pinnacle of success in the very first step of the day itself. But little difficult at times, but hope I will also try to wake up early. Now let us move on to the next speaker. To talk about this speaker, he's a versatile person and one of the most seasoned Toastmaster in our club. He is none other than Toastmaster Balakrishnan. Toastmaster Balakrishnan is an insurance advisor and mutual fund distributor. He's passionate about doing young youth leadership programs for teenage boys and girls. As chief coordinator, he has recently conducted 3 YLP sessions under MTC banner. According to him, epitome is being bull, big bull. He is Tarun, and he's a stock market and in planning life cycle, always a charging bull. When asked about the pinnacle of success, he said, it depends mainly on focus. First focus, then charged like a bull. For the people who like driving a car, first is the first gear itself. So slow and steadily go to the top gear. To read out the purpose of the Toastmaster Balakrishnan, let us welcome Toastmaster Arun Kumar.
Yeah, good morning, Toastmaster Day, fellow Toastmasters and our guests. Toastmaster Balakrishnan is delivering his project speech from the project planning and implementing. And the purpose of the project is for the member to practice developing a plan and bringing that plan into fruition. And the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of the planning and implementing his or her small scale project. And the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Yes. Before time starts, I will take 30 seconds for the evaluator and audience Toastmasters to know. Since I have done, he introduced 3 YLPs as a chief coordinator. Today, planning and implementation, I'll be doing only about one where I was the coordinator. It is a smaller project. It's a project called for a small project. Timer, you can start. Epitome. Though we pursue and carry forward, now I want to be the epitome of youth leadership program. And pinnacle of success, when you achieve, you get some satisfaction. But when you make others achieve that pinnacle of success, that shows the grit and satisfaction. General evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, guests, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Like good morning in Africa, the lion wakes up and it knows that it should run faster than the fastest running gazelle. Otherwise, it will be starved to death. In Africa, the gazelle wakes up and it knows that it should run faster than the, no, it should run faster than the slowest running gazelle. Why? Lion will slow. Doesn't matter whether it is lion or gazelle. Everybody should run faster. When the sun rises in the east, every day morning, like our previous speaker said, planning, that is getting up in the morning, planning and executing is the most important thing. What I did for this small project, I have to conduct youth leadership. I have done youth leadership program in Qatar. I have done youth leadership in Kuwait, bigger scale also. But this time it's a new. Children are new, 8 to 11. And for me, I had to find an assistant coordinator. Thanks to those journey, she was for this success. It's only called front runners. What I had to plan, I did YLP book from Toastmasters study. So we know what 8 weeks are supposed to be. This is the planning made easy by Toastmasters. You all can see in youth leadership program, there is one project. Okay, this is what. Second, each segment, we have to bring in speakers, or I had to do one on body language, one on vocal variety. You have to tell what is the opening body conclusion. All this 8 weeks agenda preparation is the main planning. Apart from planning 8 weeks, we have to plan within that each week. This is the thing. Implementation. The success of the YLP success is from the children, the participation. When you make them, those who are sitting in the back bench, they come to the front and they deliver on table topics for a minute. That is the success of the coordinator. As a coordinator, I have done it. And I'm very happy to share with you that all the program went very well, and overall all the people benefited. So I don't know, how to put it in words for you all to know. You have to know that the success comes only by way of clear planning. And how to implement it. You need to follow for this program. Everything is given in course for the children. Then there is a coordinator manual. These two will help you. If any of you is planning to do a youth leadership program, you want to do, help you will do. I made many people do as a coordinator. You can be Arun, Deepak, offer is Anand, anybody who wants to be a coordinator, you can follow this. Plan and implement. This calls for a lot of leadership qualities. Okay, you will understand. We go to teach the children, but ultimately I hear from coordinators that they learned more. Why? Children of this next generation is totally different. They come up with, they are exposed to internet, they are exposed to studies at a master. What you studied in graduation, they are studying in 10th and college. I'm talking about my generation, not your generation. No, I know you're laughing, you are all young.
Even the same, sir.
I'm too old for all this, so I have to tell you that, what I studied in graduation, maybe it's coming in a much younger days. So those people, when they deliver a speech, I can tell you, many of the speeches I cannot see master students. You ask them question, they come up with totally different. In one, I have to again appreciate Toastmaster Janani. She's not here. I don't know whether she is in virtual platform. Thanks to her, she came up with one tough questions. I was wondering, she's doing so many examples and how children they attend that. Ultimately, in summarizing, youth leadership in Toastmasters is the most challenging. Not many people have done. Few people have done. But personally, I have done more. So I want to create and everything. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, and thank you so much, Toastmaster Balakrishna. It was a fantastic display of how YLP has been conducted, and thank you so much. Even I was a part of it, so I felt really happy to be there to help the young minds to help their enhance their skills. And now it's can I have the timer? Could you please tell me who are the qualified speaker?
Both are qualified Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Karthik.
Yeah. Thank you, timer. Now it's time for Vantage Point to have a discussion on a particular topic. To conduct this session, we have two most important persons in Toastmaster. One is the most dynamic Toastmaster Priyadarshini, and the one is young and energetic Toastmaster Tarun. Toastmaster Priyadarshini is working as the program manager in Cape Germany. She loves gardening and learning. According to her, epitome of trying out new things, it's a great adventure. And Toastmaster Tarun is a third-year architectural student, and he is the current SAA of Madras Toastmaster Club. He is a design. He loves to be a design, finance, and tech enthusiast, and his hobbies are playing badminton, cycling, and reading. In order to reach the pinnacle of success, according to him, the spirit of competence is a must. That's exactly said and well placed. Now let us put our hands to welcome Toastmaster Priyadarshini and Toastmaster Tarun.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Karthik. Am I audible? I believe yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Hi. So, what is vantage point? I mean, this is a term I think it will be new for many people. Tarun, can you explain what is vantage point?
Yes, ma'am. Vantage point is a place or a viewpoint where there's a good view of something that is amazing. So I think Toastmasters and this forum as such is an amazing place to take the views. So that's why we named this session Vantage Point. So over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, great. So normally we have seen in table topics that each person will be given different topics and they will be talking. So here, the difference is we want to see the perspectives of everybody on a same topic. So the vantage point is just a place where everybody can share their perspective, their point of view on that particular topic. So it's a trial. We want to see how people are responding and expressing their perspective. So maybe so what are we going to talk today, Tarun?
Today's topic as such for the session is, ma'am, what do you think is your definition of success? Every person here can define or make their own definition of success here. So this is a place where you can come and say, what is your definition of success? So it's going to be an interesting session knowing what your definition of success is today. So can you start, ma'am?
Yeah. So success, couple of years back, I came across this beautiful quote by John Wooden. I'm sure some of you would have heard. So he very beautifully has explained that success is a peace of mind coming out of the self-satisfaction in doing the best you can in becoming the best. So I'll repeat, success is a peace of mind directly coming out of the self-satisfaction in knowing that you have done the best in becoming the best you are capable of. So that is something which touched my heart and completely I relate. So that is for me is the success. So similarly, I would encourage everybody, what comes to your mind, or maybe a trigger to think what is success for you. Maybe we'll randomly call people. We'll call PT Master Ramesh to start with. Maybe I'll call from online. You can call from Andhra Chamber of Commerce, Tarun.
Okay, ma'am. I'll first call in our guest here, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Guest Gokul here. Yes. Thank you. So, Gokul, what is your definition of success? What do you think real success is for a person?
I do not think a real definition of success for a person, but according to me, the real success means a satisfaction. So, whatever things look here.
Yeah, camera. No.
Yeah. So, according to me, the success is like satisfaction. So, whatever things that makes us satisfaction is success. So to begin with, if we have decided to wake up in the morning, so if we wake up and we feel satisfied that yes, today we got woke up as we have planned. So that's one of the little success. So success is in everything that gives us satisfaction. So that's my definition.
That's great, bro. That's great, also. Thank you.
So can we have a TT Master, Ramesh? Can you define or can you talk about what is success for you?
Sorry, I was on mute. So thanks, Toastmaster. So each and every one of us have their own phrases about success. Success for me means like doing something with perfection and then being proud of oneself that he has come up with a brilliant way of doing, and then also getting the sense of inner satisfaction, and then being very happy that he has done whatever he has to do for the day. He has done it very well, and then he has done it successfully, better than what he was doing yesterday. So it is something like improving oneself consistently is what it means for me as success.
Great thought, Toastmaster Ramesh. Improving oneself, of course, that should be the objective for everybody. Tarun, you have anybody from?
Yes, ma'am. I would love to call a youth leadership coordinator here, Toastmaster Balakrishnan, who knows what success in many forms are. So, yes.
Thank you, Tarun and Madam Priyadashini. It's a great opportunity to share my view of triangle or pyramid, or in success. We all start and in 60s born. So at that time the slogan was Roti Kapada Makan. First, your satisfaction about you achieve clothes, proper clothes and food. Then we move to the next, getting married, then got married, then immediately old people, they start asking when your children, the success. Then the children, when they achieve graduation, the success. Then closer to retirement, and when I took the thing, when I started up my own thing, I work for family and other people. Now I'm working for my success, for my dream. I launched a startup. So success I'm waiting to get. Though I achieved many things in life, still struggling to get or trying to achieve something more. Over to you. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am. Next, you can call in the person from the online
Yes.
meeting.
Can we have a Toastmaster Arun Kumar? Because since he is a coach, we would like to know what is definition of success.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Pradeshni, and good morning to all. So, definition of success, not according to me, but what I have learned, I would say, is that you begin with the end in the mind. See, most probably we see the success as something as an end state. I have accomplished this one, I have finished this one, I have done this one, then we call it as a success. But a famous quote from Earl Nightingale says that success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal or idea. That means the moment once you have framed a goal, a strong goal, and you are started to take any steps toward it, whether you can call it as a short-term success or you may fail also. And again, the failure is not an opposite to success, but it is a prerequisite to success. Without facing those kind of failures, it is not possible to achieve that success. As I said, that end in mind and what are the steps that you are taking on daily basis towards achieving that, irrespective of the end result, you are still successful. Thanks for the opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arun. Toastmaster Tarun, anybody from there?
Yes, ma'am. I would love to call Toastmaster Javastan, ma'am, from here. Yes, thank you.
To be successful, you have to fall in the pathway that leads to success. There is one enemy in the path. That enemy is no one else but ourselves. We have to first conquer ourselves, first win ourselves. Then only we can think about being successful. I feel that is what leads to success. Great.
Great. Any volunteers from online meeting who want to share their definition of success or what do they think of success?
Yes, I'll share my views.
Thank you.
Yes, Priya. Like everybody, success means to, everybody has their own views. Each one of them is correct. I don't say that, because it all depends on how you exactly, plan to reach your goal. And, the biggest thing I can say in this success path is perseverance. Okay. And the more, show composure, the patience, and you show, then you'll be able to concentrate better and work yourself towards success. And that's what precisely I mean. But,
thank you, sir. Great. Any other volunteers?
Toastmaster Jaikar, would you like to come and give your view on this?
Yes, so what is the time?
Time.
So the session is still 11:20. We request people to talk from 1 to 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes, yes, sir.
Am I audible? Visible
Yes,
and
sir.
audible?
Whichever is fine for you, sir. We have set up.
Not the camera.
It's fine, sir.
Yeah.
Am I audible and visible?
Little bit back, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect now, sir.
Am I audible?
Someone from the
Yeah.
online meeting?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is your definition of success, sir?
My definition of success. There was a very successful businessman who was coming by flight at Trishulam Airport. The news spread, and there were a lot of news reporters who were waiting for him. But the successful businessman was very busy. The car was waiting at the tarmac. He came out. He said he was rushing to the car. And the news reporters stopped him.
particularly young girls who were handling the mic. They said, "Sir, please, we would like to interview you. What is your secret of success?" He said, "I will answer only if this is the only question. No more. I'm very busy." "Okay, I will answer this question." He was getting into the car. He said, "It's just 2 words. I can only say in 2 words." And he said, "Good experience, good decisions." Good decisions are the cause of success. That was his point. And he said, "Please go away. I would like to get into the car." But they didn't leave him. They said, "Sir, one more question. How did you get the good decisions? And how did you get good decisions?" He said, "Only one word. Only one word. Experience." He said, "Only experience brought me good decisions." And then said, "Please move on." And he was entering the door of the car. They caught hold of the door and said, "Sir, one more question." They said, "One more question, please." He said, "No, I'm very busy. I can't answer you." "Okay, what is the question?" Question is, "How did you get the experience?" Then he said, "Please move away. I'm closing the door. I got the experience because of bad decisions." So bad decisions give experience. Experience gives you good decision, and good decisions will give you success. That is the ultimate secret of success.
Okay. So can we get to hear from Toastmaster of the day, because he was the person who chose this theme. What is the definition of success for you?
Yeah. The definition of success is very different in every stage of life. So when I was very small, when I was in school days, it was like about passing the marks. And after some time, it was like getting good ranks. And after then, sometime it's like about, okay, being the top of the class. And when I went to the college, it is about making the good project. And when it comes to personal life, it is about having a good personal relationships with people, friends, family, and all. And when it comes to professional life, it is about a good career with a good anticipation of monetary benefits. And finally, what? Finally, it's all about satisfaction. So every stage, the success will define in its own space. But finally, it's all about the inner peace. And we need to find that inner peace in various stages of our life. So that we need to define it. So if we don't define it, success is an endless ocean where we cannot swim and we cannot reach the other shore. So we need to define our boundaries so that we will be happy. Like, yes, I have reached the island or I have reached the shore. So that's what makes us happy. So we need to define it in every particular stage of life. So that success will make us happy. So according to me, that is what success is all about. Thank you.
Okay, Tarun, anybody from there?
From here, I would like for Toastmaster Indumati.
Good morning, everyone. According to me, success, when I reach a point where I feel I have done something for my family, for my society, and for myself. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Epitome. Can we have our president talk about what is success?
Yeah, sure, Priya. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Okay, success. I'm totally with Toastmaster Karthik on those lines. So when I was in school, when I was in college, and later on in life, success meant different goals, a set of goals which I wanted to achieve. So, but in the end, after achieving each of them, You see, when I was in college, I used to think if I get the university rank, then I think I'll be the most successful person. I'll be the happiest person in the world. But after achieving the university rank, then what? So the next question comes. That is the motivation behind success. So you keep running and you keep traveling towards a goal. And after achieving that, you think about the next one, the next goal you want to achieve. So getting married, everything is success. Not only we always think about professional life, but also in personal life. You have success. You have ladders even there. So you get married, you have kids. Then what you're going to do with the kids? So their future, how you're being a good coach for them. So everything I see as success. It's not only the professional part of it, also the personal part of it. And in the end, if this success is going to give you happiness, then I think there can be nothing else than that. So anything that, and one more thing I wanted to talk about success here is people always think about success and do not give importance to human values. So you stamp upon somebody and you get success. So that will definitely not give you happiness for sure. You might achieve your goal. That may be a temporary success, but in the end, are you going to be satisfied with that? So you should ask yourself, you should ask your inner self whether it really gives you happiness when you put somebody down and come up in your ladder, whether it is personal or professional, wherever. So that is where I have the ethics, go up better, have a better place than actual material success that we achieve. Yeah, that is my take on success. Thanks for the opportunity, Priya.
Yeah, well said. I mean, you covered a topic which nobody else covered. The ethical success is just true. I mean, very relevant also. Tarun, anybody else there?
For me, failure is a stepping stone for the success. The real epitome of our ex-president, late Abraham Lincoln. Yes, in his life, he has faced 8 major challenges, 8 major failures. In spite of that, he overcome the hurdles, and one fine day he became the president of America. He is the epitome of this success in spite of failure. And because of the failure only, because of his great resilience, he reached the pinnacle of success. That was a great learning from
Can we have our VP Toastmaster Suhasini, ma'am? You're not audible. Hello? No.
You can probably take off the headset, Suhasini. The mic doesn't seem to work.
No.
No, ma'am. We are not able to hear you.
Okay. We'll come back. If anybody wants to try.
Maybe I will add at some time. I will ask few things.
Has a lot to share here. Not to share. Get set with this audio. With her audio. So good morning, Toastmaster, listening you together. So for me,
so the definition of success is something, so improving someone's life. So that is what I believe, honestly. So whatever we are doing for some other people, so it will reciprocate from for us someday, but it doesn't matter. Initially, we can see someone is growing because of our work or any work we are doing. So that is what I believe the definition of success is. So that's it. That's the one line I will.
Well said, Deepak. So maybe Tarun, you tell us, what is your definition?
So now, ma'am,
I don't know if it's the age or something, but I think material success is the real success, to be honest. I don't know what anyways, but according to me, material success and the cozy cars, the luxury cars are the real forms of success. But yeah, but I guess it might change due to age or it might change with time. So let's see how it goes.
It's the interesting part. You get to hear from a range from a very senior to young person. So the success varies from individual to individual. This is the exact proof. Anybody else? Suhasini ma'am, can you try now?
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. Good morning, all. According to me, success is a happiness, as Kavita, Karthik, and everyone shared. Yes, it is a self satisfaction and a happiness. But for this success, I think three parameters will be helpful for me. One is as I said, that is a self satisfaction and happiness. The second thing is surround yourself with a quality people and a quality person who will always encourage you to focus towards your success. And the third thing is important thing is a communication, because that will help you to tell whom you are and what you are focusing towards the success. So these three things, self-satisfaction and happiness, and surround yourself with a quality people and a positive people and a communication will help us to achieve the success. Over to Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you, ma'am. Tarun, anybody left there? Or can we call Balachandra? There is a guest here. I believe it's guest.
Balachandra is a Toastmaster.
Ma'am, no. Yes, sorry.
Toastmaster Muthu. Toastmaster Muthu.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope I'm audible.
Yes. Not visible, audible.
Now you are.
Yeah, both.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Success. What I learned is success has no.
Muthu, I guess your audio got stuck.
Any definite meaning? So, no. I hope I'm audible now.
Yes, better now. Yes, please.
Yeah. Success has no definite meaning, so it differs from person to person. For a saint, it may be to get the higher consciousness. Maybe his success. For a little kid, to get a bicycle will be considered his success. For an entrepreneur to become a billion-dollar operation or become the CEO of a big company, it will be his success. So it differs from person to person, and it differs from time to time. So I define my success is progressive growth. So it should not be an end point. It should be going further and farther. So that is my viewpoint. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muthu. Can we have Toastmaster Balachandra? Okay, or Sharath? Okay. Is anybody left there, Toastmaster Tarun?
Everyone here is done, man.
Okay. We have one more our counter, Toastmaster Jacob. Let's listen from him as well. What is your definition of success?
In my point of view, success is trying something new, and how you are following continually and consistently is the success of, from my point of view. It's not about the end results we are looking for. Success is only based, in my point of view, success is based on the things we are trying new and how consistently we are keeping that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I guess we covered everybody. Anybody left? Sharath, Toastmaster Balachandra, you want to try? I guess then we are done. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Karthik.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Priyadashini and Toastmaster Tarun. It was a fantastic Vantage of discussion, and we thoroughly enjoyed. It's like we can see it's like it differs from person to person, and the success. So one of the best movie in the recent days, which I would like to recollect, is Mike Amena. So in that, he will be having something, and everyone will be thinking, what is all about? He's a crazy person. What for? He's roaming around all around, but he was very passionate about something, and that passionate thing has made him to reach the success finally. So at that time he get the recognition. For some it is the recognition, and I hope many will be getting that recognition. And as Tarun said, it's also all about materialistic. Yeah, sometimes it's all about materialistic things also. So we need to balance between all those things, and it was a fantastic discussion, I would like to say. And thank to you, Priyadashini and Toastmaster Tarun. What is a fantastic session. And without further much delay, I would like to hand over the session to President Toastmaster Kavita.
Thank you so much, TMOD Toastmaster Karthik. Let's quickly have the guest introduction. We didn't have many guests during the beginning, so I thought we'll have it before the break. So offline, can we have the guests introduce themselves? Tarun, can you please help us there?
Yes, Gokul here is the guest today here. So
Hi, Gokul. Hi, Gokul.
Yeah, hi. Hi, good morning, Toastmasters. So myself, Gokul. So currently, software development engineer in Wells Fargo. So I heard about the session from Toastmaster Deepak. So he's my college senior. So he told just come and attend this meeting. So earlier itself he told. So I attended one more online meeting earlier. So this is my second meeting as a guest. So after I come here, here it is a good experience that I get today. There are no persons who show any criticism or something. When you do some mistakes, they just it's like a simple audience. So whenever we do with friends, they will criticize. So here it's a good set of audience, and they all to improve themselves and also the others. So it's a good set of audience. I like it. Thank you. Thank you.
Really great to have you. Please do give your name for table topics if you're interested. So do we have any more guests, Tarun?
In the online meeting, I guess there's a person called Sharath.
Yeah, we have guest Sharath. Sharath, can you please introduce yourself? Guest Sharath.
Yeah, hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, my name is Sharath. I'm currently working as a programmer in an IQVIA company, which is in Bangalore. I just heard about Toastmaster in Instagram and Facebook and in YouTube's. Like recently, I attended a webinar where I came to know about the power of communications and leadership. So I thought of to improve my communication. So I contacted this Toastmaster club and I joined.
Thank you so much, guest Sharath. Hoping to see you as a member very soon. Yes, this is the best platform for improving communication and leadership. So many of us here have evolved over a period of time to become leaders and good communicators. So hope you have a similar experience with our club. So do we have any more guests here? I guess that's it, right? Toastmaster Suhasini online, do we have any more guests?
No, Kavita.
Okay. Okay, then we are done. So Toastmaster Muthu, can we quickly have your last week's MOM? Toastmaster Muthu is here. I think he is not available.
He's not available.
Okay. Then I think we can go for a break. So TMOD Karthik, can we go for a 5 minutes break? Will that be okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can go for a 5 minutes break, and we can all join back by 11:25. Is that fine?
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you. Good morning, all. Shall we all start? Please let me know when everyone is back.
Okay, can we start, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am, we can. Toastmaster Ramesh, are you with us?
Hi, Karthik. Yeah, I am available.
Okay. Tarun, is it good to start?
Yes, sir. We are good to start, sir. I welcome you all back to the meeting. Let's go with the table topic session. Over to the TMOD of the day, Toastmaster Karthik.
Yeah, thank you, Tarun. Now it is coming to the most interesting part of today's session is all about the Toastmaster. It's the table topic section. The table topic session is always makes you be on your top of your toes. It's like always running with your thoughts, coming up and connecting your thoughts with your words and delivering it. So it's like something which is very interesting, and that today we have the Toastmaster Ramesh, who is going to handle it in a very fantastic manner, and he's having good sort of collections of topics to give to us. And to talk about Toastmaster Ramesh Krishnan, he is working as a software engineer in PayPal for the past 4 years. He's passionate about learning technologies, collaboration, and problem solving. His hobbies include exercising, listening to podcasts on new thinking. According to him, epitome of doing his work with perfection is what he is known for. He says he set himself with high benchmarks and strive hard to meet them, which makes him to be consistently upgrade his skills. And he also says life is never ending journey, wherein you continuously need to step out of your comfort zone so that you can keep reaching multiple levels of pinnacle of success. Without wasting much time, let us move on to the table topic session. Toastmaster Ramesh Krishnan, the stage is yours.
Thanks, Toastmaster of the day, for giving amazing introduction. So I will go with Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Anand, are you available? Maybe let me give a brief introduction about
yes,
what is let me give a brief introduction about what is table topic in the interest of this. So in the table topic, each and every speaker, maybe either guest or Toastmasters, will be given a unique topic, and then they have to speak about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. So if you speak less than a minute or more than 2.5 minutes, then you will be disqualified. So the grace period is 30 minutes, and if you speak more than 2.5 minutes, or if you speak less than a minute, you will be disqualified. And then guests are also given importance in this session. So you are free to share your thoughts. So the theme for today's table topic is very relevant with the theme of today's meeting. So it is related to pinnacle of success. So let us start the table topics. So Toastmaster Anand. So the topic for you is you should also listen I want each and every one of you to listen the question very properly so that it also improves your listening skills. So the topic for Toastmaster Anand is, if you have a hope, you have everything. Let me repeat again. If you have a hope, you have everything.
If you have a work, you have everything. Am I correct?
If you have a hope.
Yes.
You have everything.
Thank you, table topic master, for giving a wonderful topic. The hope is a rope to move forward up in the life. If in adverse circumstance, anything in the COVID, I have undergone various problems. I can say we find the problem as a challenge. Right? See, sitting at home, completely in front of the laptop. I was a hardcore salesperson, roaming here and there. Completely, it was a change. I couldn't able to adapt to the situation in earlier phase because of the various my friends as a role model where I followed by reading some motivation books. I have developed the hope of resilience. It gives a rays of hope to overcome various challenges in life. See, hope even in terminally ill patients. If you take a cancer patient, they are about to die. They are terminally ill patient. If they have the ray of positive hope, they will override the medical miracles. They can survive for a long period of time. It has documented in various medical journals. Always hope is the rope. Let us keep that rope and let us move forward positive in our life. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Thanks, Toastmaster Anand. That was a very good speech. Like the analogy, like the rope, the hope is the rope for which helps us to climb to the ladder of success. Now I will move with the guest. So, guest Gokul, do you want to take up the topic?
Yes, he is coming.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Ravika.
So the topic for you is never stand still, keep progressing. Never stand still, keep progressing.
Never stand
Still.
Okay.
Keep progressing, keep moving.
Okay, so begin with okay, so failure is a stepping stone for success. So earlier the speaker mentioned. So every time we have to progress from a failure. So if we get one failure, then we have to progress. So we have to constantly moving and doing stuff and improving ourselves and to move on to the next one. So we have to move from we don't have to stand on still and we have to move. So that's it. So this is the first meeting. I don't have to. I didn't get.
No problem. You can talk whatever you have in your mind, you can talk to me.
Thank you.
Thanks, guest Gokul, for sharing your thoughts. Now I'll go with Toastmaster Deepak. Do you want to take up next?
Yes, Toastmaster Ramesh. Hope you are able to see me and hear me clearly.
Yeah, I could see that kind of positive vibes. The topic for you is Pinnacle Living focuses on enriching life's journey. Pinnacle Living focuses on enriching life's journey.
Okay. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests again. So thanks for this beautiful topic, Toastmaster Ramesh. So Pinnacle Living is all about the life journey, not about the end goal. So I just added two words to it. So yeah, so as this proverb says, so we have to focus on journey, not on the results. So as we all know that many people are saying the same, Dhoni also said the same, so that their followers are doing, their followers also started following that. And so the thing is how we are actually motivated towards a particular thing. So that is very important. So your end journey or end goal is very important because not about the results, because that determines the process of your effort that you're going to put during the journey, right? So if you want to become a businessman, so the businessman's motivation will determine the efforts that you're going to put throughout the journey, right? So that is very important. So as you mentioned in this proud, so the pinnacle of success is about how you are making, how you are putting efforts. So you can also, I'm just correlating with the like one example. So if your ultimate goal is to reach the top of the mountain, okay, but there are many hairpin bend is there, okay. So you are traveling in a car, okay. So the car's headlight will show the light on 10-meter alone. So you have to decide accordingly. With showing this 10-meter distance, you have to take the left or right accordingly. Otherwise, you won't reach the mountain. You will drop. You will fall from the mountain, right? So that is what I am thinking with respect to this topic. Because you have end goal, that is totally fine. But the steps we are taking, right, when we are driving, so the left or right or that U-turn you have to take to reach that pinnacle. So that is all about I have in my mind. So thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Ramesh, for this beautiful talk.
Thanks, Toastmaster. That was a wonderful thoughts. Yeah. Now I'll move with guest Sarath. Guest Sarath, are you available? Maybe you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Can you hear
me? Yeah, I'm able to hear you. So the topic for you is, what drives you to get out of bed in the morning? What drives you to get out of bed in the morning?
There are many things that will drive everybody to get out of the bed, but the main thing is curiosity to do what in the day. Like if you are curious enough to do something, that will drive you out of the bed. That's it, sir.
Maybe you can talk more about it, like what makes you curious, and you can extend on about curiosity.
Yeah, it depends upon the interest. For the example, if you're curious enough to oh, sorry, sir, I'm just stucking out of words.
It's okay, go ahead. Try to give a try.
Curious is something like which drives you to learn something new, which you are very much interested in.
Maybe you can talk about what makes you curious. What you do with the curiosity. Okay, yeah, thanks, sir. That was a very good attempt.
Next time I will do. Sorry.
So, President Kavita, like, do you want to take up the topic? Are you available?
Yeah, sure, Toastmaster Ramesh.
So the topic for you is, before creating a vision for success, become intimate with what it means to be successful. Before creating a vision for success, become intimate with what it means to be successful.
Okay, that is a very interesting topic. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests, and TT Master, Toastmaster Ramesh. Okay. We always keep talking about success and setting goals, but before setting goals, how we become close to the goal that we are going to achieve. So that is a very interesting topic and very seldom spoken about. So when you think about success, you talk about goals. When you talk about goals, you don't just have a goal and walk towards it. It should be something that drives you. That is the force that actually makes you wake up every day in the morning. You're hoping to achieve that, and that is something that is the ultimate thing, at least temporarily, that is keeping you alive and keeping you motivated throughout your current day. So if that is the case, then to achieve that goal, the hard work that has to be put, and also the vision and the drive that makes you get that goal is these are the things. How you achieve the goal is very, very important. So I think to have that vision and to focus on that, not to get diverted in other directions, and to focus on a single goal at one point in time is very important. And also to get close to it, have passion, and do it with happiness, and do it with a lot of love. So it is not something very serious. If you have to achieve your goal or be successful, it is not that you have to be very serious and strive to do it. Most of the time, when you do it with passion, when you do it with full heart, it tends to make you happy, and at the same time it gives a good result. So this is something I have seen. I have made a lot of mistakes and I came up with this theory. So as Tarun said, I may be wrong. So as I progress, my theories might change, but this is what I think now. Over to you, Toastmaster Ramesh.
Yeah, thanks, Toastmaster Kavita. You answered it very well. Focus is the key element of success. Now we'll go with. So, anyone else interested in unmuting and taking up the topic?
Toastmaster Jabastin is interested.
Okay, Toastmaster Jabastin.
Yes. So, what's the topic?
So, the topic is success is not achieved alone. Success is not achieved alone. Is the topic.
It's not achieved alone. So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters. So, the topic given to me is success is not achieved alone. Well, I would partly agree with it. I'm not completely agree with it. Well, in the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, in one chapter he had said, with a team, you can achieve anything you desire. Why is that? Because when you are in a team, when in a group of 4 or 5 people, it's not alone, it's not only the knowledge of 4 or 5 people, but the experience, the energy, the external energy, which encompasses the whole team, which will not only bring in the knowledge that we currently have, but the infinite intelligence. So yeah, working with the team is good. Yeah, I like to conclude this.
Thank you. Thanks, Jabastin. That was a very well said speech. Like, teamwork is very much essential for making a big success. Anyone else like interested in unmuting?
Sir, table topics.
Calling me.
Just asking. Would you like to take one topic, sir?
Who's calling me?
Yes, sir. Would you like to take one topic, sir? Yes, DTM Jacobs, sir.
Yeah, DTM Jacobs, sir. You can take up the topic. What's the topic? So the topic for the Jacobs is, if you master discomfort, you can master anything. If you master discomfort, you can master anything.
Discomfort.
Discomfort. Yeah, discomfort, you can master anything.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. If you master discomfort, you can master anything. Well, to a certain extent, it can be all right. But in general, discomfort is not a very, very important area with respect to mastering anything. It is always said that the route to success begins at the exit gate of your comfort zone, which only means that as long as you're inside a comfort zone, don't even think of success. You must first look for the exit gate of the comfort zone and then start going out of it into a discomfort zone. And if you go into a discomfort zone, then you can go towards success. Therefore, if you believe that if you reach success, therefore you have mastered everything in life, I don't think that is true. Discomfort and mastery of life will not have any relationship. Mastery of life can come even with failures. Failures can teach you better mastery of life than even success can teach you. Success really don't carry lessons. Don't carry lessons, but failures carry better lessons for people to understand their own life. It is better to have failures than to have success. Success is only wearing a crown on the head, but failures are greatest teachers. They are the best mentors for all of you. Over to table topic master. But mute is a notification.
Ramesh, you are on mute.
Sorry, I became on mute. So Toastmaster Priyadashini, do you want to take up the topic? Toastmaster Priyadashini, are you available?
I think Priya has left, Ramesh.
Ramesh, if there's time, I can take one.
Okay, Sriram, yeah, it's pleasure. Yeah. So Sriram, the topic for you is growth and comfort do not coexist. Growth and comfort do not coexist.
Yeah. Thanks for that wonderful topic, Ramesh. Growth and comfort do not coexist. Yes, I totally agree. See, all of us have, psychology says that all of us have one imaginary zone, okay? And that zone is the one which is our comfort zone. If we want to really do something in life, the first thing we need to do is be aware of that your comfort zone. And I constantly look at this quite often, because every time we want to do something, we try to restrict ourselves within the comfort zone. And I used to do that many times, and that causes a lot of failures. Let me give an example. Few years back, I was actually traveling from Chennai to Chennai to Bangalore, and then on the way, I was stuck on a traffic road, and suddenly the car which I was traveling, the taxi, the driver was not there. Okay, due to some reasons, he has moved away from that. He had to he had a small petty fight with some other person, and he moved. He just left the car, and I don't know what to do. Now I was stuck there. Now my comfort zone was that I would wait for him to come back and then move on. But luckily, because the train I had to catch that in the next half an hour, I didn't have time to wait. All I did was came out of my comfort zone. I just went into the driver's seat, pulled that lever, which opens the dicky, and then took out my luggage, and then I came out and went and catch the train. Of course, I also paid the driver the fee which I do, the charges through online. So what I'm saying is, think something out from a comfort zone, you'll do wonders. That's what I will mention. Over to you, Master.
And thanks, Toastmaster Sriram, for sharing your personal experience. Toastmaster Preeti, do you want to take up the topic? Toastmaster Preeti? Maybe Toastmaster Tarun, are you interested in taking up the topic?
Toastmaster Indumani ma'am is interested.
Okay, Toastmaster Indumani, the topic for you is our greatest glory in is not about never falling, but rising every time when you fall. The greatest glory is not about never falling, but rising every time when we fall. The greatest glory in life is not about never falling, but rising every time when we fall.
Good morning, everyone. Falling, yes, actually, it happens when we, during our journey of life, falling always happens. But how we are coming out from that only shows how much we are strong and what we have learned. And so one should think about how to improve or how to raise more than thinking about falling. Actually, somehow like if we have negative thinking, we always think about falling, and we are afraid about taking steps. But if we think about, in the positive side, we always think about raising, so we never bother about falling. So this is what learning. This is what a learning. Everyone. This is what we need to learn from our life. Thank you.
Thanks, Indaman. That was a very good speech, like sharing your learnings. Now we'll go with a Toastmaster, Sugasni. Do you want to take up the topic? Tarun, okay. Maybe Tarun, the topic for you is, I will take up Sugasni next. Maybe Tarun, you can take up this topic. If you want long-term success, stop avoiding what's odd. If you want long-term success, stop avoiding what's odd.
I'll repeat the topic again. Just check if it's right. If you want long-term success, avoid doing what's hard.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
Am I right, sir? Yes.
Yeah.
Can I start, sir?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, if you want long-term success, avoid doing what's hard. Yeah. If you see success as a short-term goal, it is quick and fast. So you would move on if it's not fast. So as they say, get out of your comfort zone if you want success, etc., etc. So if success is not comfortable, why do you want to get out of the comfort zone as such? So let's say we stay in our comfort zone. We want long-term success. So if I get out of my comfort zone and try to achieve success in terms of outside my comfort zone, I would anyway get tired and burnt out in that sense. So after success, I would get comfortable, right? So if I find success, if there are a lot of opportunities in my comfort zone, let's say, there may be success in that also, right? So why should success always be tough, hard, burning out, breaking walls, etc., etc.? So why not success is cool, enjoying your life, partying, etc., etc.? Why not? That's my question. So let's say I'm in my comfort zone. Yeah, comfort zone is possible. Achieving success in your comfort zone is very well possible. Let's say we do that. And there are a lot of ways that it can be possible. Let's take Bill Gates, for example. He found his comfort zone in computers. That's the reason he became a billionaire, because he loved computers. So as they say, if you're not comfortable with what you love doing, everyone says that love what you do, then you will achieve success. So if you're not comfortable with what you love, then what is the reason of having success if you don't love it? That's my thought here. So over to the tabletop master for this.
Thanks, Tarun, for defining your giving your definition of success. Now we'll go with Toastmaster Sugasni. So Sugasni, madam, are you available?
Ramesh, can you go with somebody, because I'm doing timer?
Okay.
We'll help you, ma'am.
Maybe we'll play the timer rules. Like maybe I can count. Can you take up? So To reach a pinnacle of success, first you need to set a mountainous goal. To reach a pinnacle of success, first you need to set a mountainous goal.
Thank you, table topic master, Toastmaster Ramesh, to giving this topic. First, to reach a mountainous goal.
To reach a pinnacle of success, first you should set a mountainous goal.
Yeah. Yes, I do agree with that. When you set our goal like mountainous, we can know our potential to focus and our real capability to do the, to achieve that success. So for that we need to plan accordingly to reach the mountainous success. We need to break success to a part, and we achieve and we make that little part as a little part as a one goal, and we can set the goal by step to reach the mountainous. To break down this big goal to a small one, we can easily achieve that and we can reach there. Over to Toastmaster Ramesh.
Yeah, thanks, Toastmaster Sugashni, for sharing your strategy for achieving success. You spoke for Arun to, so you can note it down. Next, we'll go with Toastmaster of the day. Do you want to take up? Maybe you. I think you will be the last one.
Okay, Toastmaster Ramesh. Okay, with this we can wind up. Okay, maybe you can give me a last topic. Yes.
Yeah. So the topic for you is, after achieving the success, you should remember that you have achieved them not alone, but by standing on shoulders of others who have bent down and so knew the path for moving towards success. So the question is, after achieving success, you should keep remembering that you have achieved them by standing on shoulders of others who have bent down their knees and shown their shoulders for climbing up.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of Table Topic Master. Yes, success is always, when it comes to individual, it's not always about within oneself. Okay, I have reached something, because there are so many contributors for your success, be it for your education, be it in your career, be it in your personal life, your relationship, anything is all about the other people getting involved in that. So for example, if we have been in one of the toppers in your university, who has helped you to reach that? Was it by yourself? No, definitely not. Because you will be having the other people who will be supporting you. For instance, it is the professors, the lecturers, and they will be the guiding mentors who will help you to understand the subject matter and help you to reach the university rank. And when it comes to professional life, see, we all work for projects and we all work for the company. But it is not possible for an individual alone to be successful without the team vision. So we will be successful only when we have a collaborative environment, and our success is attributable to each and every person who is contributing to that. So it is simply like a building which is standing on all the columns. Each one of them is nothing but the shoulders on which we are trusting on, and we are lying our base. And that base is getting and giving rise to our success. And when it comes to our personal life, when we can say it's successful in personal life, it is about the mutual respect, the mutual love, the mutual trust that each person gets in on to your building up the personal life. So that is what makes any relationship to be successful. And when it comes to being alone and what I am, that is all about a spirituality. In order to have that spirituality, it's all also about having your own thoughts and emotions, and you feel like enlightened. To achieve that also, there needs to be some people who can help you to support to go through that. Being in your personal life and being in a family life, getting into spirituality is difficult. But in order to achieve that also, you need the support of other family members. So in all aspects of your life, be it your personal education or your professional life, everyone is a part and parcel of your success, and they are on their shoulder only our success lies on. And thanks, and back to the table topic master.
And thanks, Toastmaster of the Day, Professor Karthik, for strengthening the belief that we should be grateful to all the people who have brought us up and then helped us to be in this position. Yeah. I hope like we all have had a wonderful table topic session today, and then it was a very good learning experience for each and every one of us by sharing out and as well as learning from by observing and learning from others. I will hand over the session to Toastmaster.
Yeah. Thank you, table topic master. It was a fantastic session, and I thoroughly enjoyed, and hope everyone there, offline as well as online, would have enjoyed the session a lot. So it was like an eye-opening session, like everyone coming up with their own definitions, and it was very funful session, I believe. Now we have performed our level best. But how is our success is going to get defined? We need to have the feedback, right? Was it a good experience or a bad experience? For that, we need to have the evaluation, and that evaluation will be done by a good listener. Who is that listener? So we have the eminent evaluators today, and I transfer the session back to the general evaluator to conduct the session. General evaluator, Toastmaster Sriram.
Okay. Thanks, Toastmaster Karthik, for this wonderful session so far. It's very good evening, good morning all, and now we are into this evaluation segment. We had two exciting speakers today, and to evaluate them, we have a strong team of seasoned Toastmasters. To evaluate the first speech of Toastmaster Jebastin, we have the evaluator Toastmaster Deepak. Before I call him, I'll now share a few lines about Deepak. Deepak is working as a technology consultant at Citicorp's Global Bank. He is a former president and did his bachelor's from in computer science from College of Engineering, Guindy, NIST, and has a natural flair for coding and learning new technical skills. He is a voracious reader, a passionate footballer, a pragmatic public speaker with an inclination towards helping others. During the pandemic, I asked him what was the positive influence he had. You know what? He replied saying that he received doctorate. I asked him for what? He said for being patient. So that's of course it was a very humorous way of explaining. So thanks, Deepak. Now over to you, Toastmaster Deepak, for evaluating Toastmaster Jebastin's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sriram, for beautiful introduction. So hope you are able to see me and hear me again. In thumbs up or any?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. So my dear good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished again, and special congratulations to my target speaker, Toastmaster Jebastin, for completing level 1 project 2 speech in this pathway. So that's an excellent job, and you have been progressing, giving your speech in a month or so. That's a good thing to do. And I would like to share a few the favorite portions of your speech, which I really like. The first thing is you had a great opening. So obviously everyone hooked into that opening. So that I really confirmed that by seeing someone's facial expressions. So I could also see Toastmaster Subhashini and the team were laughing with that. And also they were thinking how you have bring in this good morning theme in your speech. So that I really liked it. So that actually captivated everyone's attention. And I also really liked how the structure of your speech was really nice, because the ultimate thing is you are going to motivate them to wake up in the morning, but you have done it really in a motivated way, and you have also brought in few examples that I also really liked. So the Tim Cook analogy with the apple and Swami Vivekananda's quote. So you also, so I quickly, what I thought was Tim Cook has a special why for his company. So that is why he has achieved a great position. So that is also being explained in the book called it's all about why, I guess. I forget about the why. So the book name starts with why. So it was written by Simon Sinek, I guess. Yeah, starts with why. Thank you for that. So he explained everything, why he started, why the motivation, how he has achieved, how he has brought his company to the next level. So that actually, I recollected that book's wordings or the examples that quoted in that book. So I also suggest you to go through once. And asking question is a good thing to do because sometimes people would get stuck what he said in the previous sentence, right? So sometimes if we ask questions, suddenly we will come back to the current situation from executive state and we will listen again to his speech. So you have done that very nice. And whenever you got stuck, you suddenly ask the question. So that is also a good strategy to tackle in the states. So that also you have done very well. And you also gave us a 21 days challenge. So my dear Toastmaster, so as Sebastian said, we should take this very seriously. And today, tomorrow, so the next month is nearing. So we'll start from March 1st and at the end of March, we will see how many people have woken in the early morning and has done what Sebastian has said. So that is all about, that is all takeaways from me, from his speech. And moving on to recommendations, so what I would say is, you have a contagious smile though, and you have good patience in states because sometimes people will get excited state and you will forget what they were actually saying. But you have done that really well. So one improvement point is something you would have practiced really well. Like you would have practiced in front of mirror and everything that would have made your speech to the next level. So that is what I feel. Rest of the things are really nice. You keep up your smile, keep up your calm and composed way of standing in stage, and if it is coupled with this kind of practice and strong conclusion, your speech would have been to the next one. Thank you. Back to you, then Toastmaster.
Thanks, Toastmaster Deepak, for this wonderful evaluation. Next, to evaluate Toastmaster Balakrishnan speech, we have evaluator Toastmaster Arun Kumar. Before I call him, let me have a quick introduction about him. And Arun is the past president of Madras Toastmasters Club. His hobbies are hearing music and playing with his daughters. During the pandemic, he experienced more time, flexibility, and freedom. He had more time to learn many new things. Over to you, Toastmaster Arun.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and our guests. So kudos to Toastmaster Balakrishnan and his team for their wonderful efforts on completing the youth leadership program for this year. So being a coordinator for last year, I understand the planning and challenges involved in such a project where you can do a project within Toastmasters which is different, or you can do a project for open public. But this OLP is a kind of different scenario where you have to merge both Toastmasters concept and also deliver it to the open public. That too, for school children comes its own challenges, and those challenges were articulated by Balakrishnan very fantastically. And this 8 weeks of program has been well summarized in less than 7 minutes, and he has covered some aspect of this program, which is done well. And coming to your overall project, overall speech, you had a good opening about narrating the importance of OLP and how you can make others successful and the satisfaction that we get. And throughout the body of your speech also you have covered in some aspect of how you have planned the entire project, how you have implemented, what are the assistant coordinators involved, etc. Those have been said. And coming to your delivery skills also, I have enjoyed, you have came with a suit with the professional dress codes that in the Andhra Chambers Farmers that gives us a nostalgical moment for all of us to hear such a fantastic speech. And you have used very fantastic body language also. So you have used all your strengths. And coming to the project, some aspect where you can cover more is that this is a planning and implementation project. So if you add concepts in terms of who is your team. So OLP needs at least a few mentors, assistant coordinators. So if you elaborated more on the teams involved, that could add more value for this project and how they have helped you to achieve this concept. And second element is that any project involves its own challenges and a kind of undergo the dependencies. What kind of challenges that you have undergone? Because the OLP project is a 8-week program, there could be some challenges. You could have covered that aspect as well. And coming to your speech perspective, you had a very good opening, as I said, and body also. The conclusion you could have focused more. So you have initiated a call to action in the middle of the speech. That is, you invited the members to participate as part of the OAP program, that you could have moved to the conclusion part as a call to action to the members. So how you can persuade them? You can, number one, give the importance of the OAP program. What is the learning for the member? What kind of impact that it can create to them? Number two, how they are going to create an impact to the other people, that is the school children. And number three, what kind of personal satisfaction it is. So narrating all these benefits, you could have asked them to come forward, volunteer for OLP project in future in terms of any role that they are willing to do. So this could have had little bit more value to your speech. Barring that, I have enjoyed rest of all your efforts, and kudos to you, all your efforts. The hard work went in place and connecting a OLP program on behalf of MTC. Thanks to you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thanks, Toastmaster Arun, for this detailed and excellent evaluation. Next, we have now time for reports. Let's call the tag team timer Toastmaster Suhasini. Can you please present your report on the time taken by various speakers today?
Yes, Sriram, thank you.
Sorry for the interruption, sir. I want the qualified evaluators.
Both are qualified, Toastmaster.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will share my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, in prepared speech, Toastmaster Jabastin took exactly 5 minutes. Toastmaster DTM Balakrishnan took 5 minutes 22 seconds. In table topic session, Toastmaster Anand took 1 minute 3 seconds. Guest Gokul took 42 seconds. Toastmaster Deepak took 1 minute 56 seconds. Guest Sarath took 34 seconds. Toastmaster Kavita took 1 minute 59 seconds. Toastmaster Jabastin took 1 minute. DTM Jayakar took 2 minutes 6 seconds. Toastmaster Sriram took 2 minutes 1 second. Toastmaster Indumade took 1 minute 11 seconds. Toastmaster Tarun took 1 minute 49 seconds. Toastmaster Suhasini took 1 minute 4 seconds. Toastmaster Karthik took 2 minutes 26 seconds. In evaluation session, Toastmaster Deepak took 3 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Arun Kumar took 3 minutes 9 seconds. Thank you. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Sriram.
Yep. Thanks, Toastmaster Suhasini, for this detailed timer report. Next, we call Toastmaster Anand to present the grammarian report.
Evaluator, I'm hereby submitting my grammarian report. For the report speech, Toastmaster Jabastin used the word like serenity, tranquility, the sense of victory, serotonin, dopamine, cognitive ability, and 21 days challenge. And one of the phrase, every bird catches the walk. Then Toastmaster Balakrishnan, he used the word of the day once and the theme of the day once. Coming to the table topic, Toastmaster Gokul, he used failure is a stepping stone for success. And Toastmaster Deepak, focus on journey, not on the result. Then he has used the theme of the day twice. And guest Sarath, curious enough, he used. And Toastmaster Kavita, she used seldom, vision and drive, strive, passion. And Toastmaster Jabastin used encompasses infinite intelligence. And Toastmaster Jayakar, DTM Jayakar used the root of the success, look for the exit of comfort zone. And Toastmaster Sriram, he used imaginary zone, stuck on, petrified, things, something from the outside of the comfort zone. You will do wonders. And Toastmaster Indubali, think only on the positive side of the life. And Toastmaster Tarun, get out of the comfort zone. bond out. And during the Toastmaster Suhasini's speech, little bit cracking sound was observed and not catch the point. Then evaluation, during the evaluation, Toastmaster Deepak has used the word like captivated, structure of speech, analogy, tackle, smile is contagious. And Toastmaster Arun, he has used narrating, planning and implementation and impact. Thank you. Over to you, General Val.
Yeah. Thanks, Toastmaster Anand, for this detailed grammarian report. Next, we call Toastmaster Jacob to share the counter report. Jacob, are you there?
Yes, sir. Just 1 second. Sorry. Shall I explain the report?
Yeah. Please go.
First, we had a prepared speech. In that, TM Sebastian used one two and one well, and so one time. And the repeated words are focus and he used 4 pauses in between the speech and totally 11. And TM Balakrishnan used 2 one one but, one and the repeated words are that and 2 pauses in between the speech and totally 8. For the table topic speeches, Toastmaster Anand used 5 and the repeated words are I would hope and totally 7. Guest Gohul used 11 and 8 so and the repeated words are stand and 3 pauses between the speech, totally 23. Toastmaster Deepak used 4 1 and totally 5. Guest Sarath used 5 2 1 but and 2 pauses in between the speech and totally 10. Toastmaster Kavita used 9 5 so and the repeated words are you, that is how, and totally 17. Toastmaster Karthik Sivakumar used 4 4 so and the repeated words are there and totally 10. Toastmaster Sebastian used 3 1 2 but 1 so and the repeated words are is not the energy, the total 9. Toastmaster Jacob used 1 but 2 pauses in between the speech and totally 4. Toastmaster Sriram used 5 1 7 repeated words are he and that and totally 15. Toastmaster Tarun used 5 4 12 so and the repeated words are enjoying and totally 22. Toastmaster Indumadi used 8 5 1 but 1 so and the repeated words are how to and totally 16. Toastmaster Suhasini used 9 4 and the repeated words are 2 and totally 14. For the evaluation speeches, Toastmaster Deepak used 8 5 1 but 4 so and the repeated words are that is the you have and totally 21. Toastmaster Arun Kumar used 4 1 5 so and totally 10. And finally, the TMOD, G and the TT master. TM's Karthik Sivakumar used 15 2 4 so and the repeated words are he and. Toastmaster Sriram used 10 1 and the repeated words are Toastmaster Ramesh used 10 6 6 so and the repeated words are you being speaker the hope. That's all from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thanks, Toastmaster Jacob, for this detailed counter report. So overall, the meeting started 5 minutes late. We had some few technical glitches. Of course, we were able to manage. And maybe, we need to have a mock trial for hybrid meeting, particularly for the offline members. I find the number of members offline are still low. We may have to promote that. And this is a point of action, I would say, for the BPE. And maybe, we can have a mock session 15 minutes earlier, just to ensure that hybrid meeting is able to connect. There were some few technical glitches also we found. And the Vantage point was a really great success. And thanks to our president, Toastmaster Kavita, for initiating this. It has come out very well. And we see that a lot of participation, both members and guests. And that gives a new energy to the club. Let's keep continuing.
Toastmaster Sriram, I guess your video got stuck.
Oh, is it? Okay, maybe some technical glitch. Is it okay now?
Yeah, now it is better, Toastmaster Sriram.
Okay. So what I was saying is this Vantage point is a great initiative, and thanks to our current president, Toastmaster Kavita. And let's keep this going in the coming weeks as well. And today's topic was a wonderful topic, definition of success. A lot of views shared, and really a great session. And of course, nice table topics by Toastmaster Ramesh on success. Everything's around theme of the day. And on the whole, we had a few technical glitches, but with these actions, I would say things would have been better. But nevertheless, we can keep improving. With this, I would like to give the control back to our TM Modi, Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you, General Evaluator and the team for dedicated and detailed valuable reports. I hope the session has fulfilled the expectation of all the Toastmasters present today, as well as the participants. Hope the judges the guests who have joined us for the first time have also enjoyed this session. Today, we have learned that success is only an intermediate milestone, and that we should not feel only happy only when we achieve that. Or as TTM Jaikas have said, it is a collection of all good and bad experience which lead us to the success. That collection of experience will definitely lead us to the pinnacle of success eventually. Don't get got in the pit of peer pressure just because someone is doing, we need to keep on doing better than them. You travel in your own pace, but with the determination in mind, as per the Thiruvalluvar's quote, that is the determination that in which you need to work on your own space so that the success will eventually be yours. For all the human beings in this world, what is the epitome of civilization? It is humanity. And the pinnacle of success for the entire mankind in this planet is world peace. Hope our fellow human beings and friends in Ukraine and Russia find some common grounds and establish world peace soon. That is the immediate success for all the human beings on this planet now. With this, I would like to hand over to the presiding officer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik, for that wonderful meeting. Thank you so much. It was really, let me spotlight myself. Okay. So let's quickly move on to the guest feedback. So today's session was really interesting and innovative, and at the same time, very educational in itself. So let's move on to the guest feedback. Guest Gokul, can we have you for a quick feedback, please?
So yeah, again, good morning, everyone. So I really enjoyed this session. So though I was not fully, I don't know, like the flow, I mean, fully, So I really enjoyed the session. So there are various sessions. So depends on the interest of the speaker and the team. Have many sessions, and the table topic session also good. So that gives the impromptu session. So that gives the spot thinking ability. And yeah, the structure of the meeting is I liked it. So overall, it's a nice session, and I really like it. Thank you.
Yeah, really great to have you guest Gokul. So looking forward to have you as a member. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can we have guest Sharath?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Am I
Hi.
audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, the session was really good. Like, I think after attending 1 or 2 months, I will be more spontaneous in my English and I will be more confident. And I also improve my leadership skills. So, yeah, it was a very good session. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Hoping to have you as a member. So please do get in touch with Toastmaster Preeti if you're interested to become a member. Do we have any more? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Do we have any more guests for today? Offline, online?
No, Kavita.
Okay. Thank you, Suhasini. Okay, let's move on to the results for today. So the best speaker for today, prepared speaker for today is Toastmaster Jebastin. Congratulations, Toastmaster Jebastin. And the best evaluator for today is Toastmaster Deepak. Congratulations. And the best TT speaker for today is Toastmaster Anand. And the best role player is Toastmaster Karthik, TMOD. And the best tag role player is Toastmaster Anand again. Congratulations, sir. Okay, it was great having you all. Congratulations, winners. Let's move on to a quick announcement. So on March 13th, we are going to have our contest. So international speech contest and table topic contest. And our contest chair will be Priya Narayan and Priyadarshini and Toastmaster Santosh will be the contest masters. So please do give your name and participate enthusiastically. Winning and losing doesn't matter. Participation matters. So please come forward and expecting to have a lot of participation and very energetic competition coming forward for the contest. So looking forward for that. So members, please do let everyone know that it's going to be open for all. And we will be getting a flyer about what are the points, who are the people who will be eligible and all that. So for TT, everybody is eligible, and for IAC, we have criteria. So we will have a flyer for that. Okay, so with that said, let's have a quick photo taken. It's really great to see a lot of offline people there. So please focus your cameras properly so that we are able to
ma'am.
Get that picture of
We already set everything ready.
That is great. Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. So it will be great to have all the cameras switched on. Okay, looks like we have half here and half there. Yeah, I'm going to take a snap here. Smile. Yes, snap taken. Thank you so much. I would like to adjourn our 608th meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. We are exactly on time. 12:29.
Thanks to you, TMOD.